My grandpa's art. He had that portrait on his wall at his house. We had a lot of artistry in our family. My brother, he likes Marvel and comic book making, and he gave me these. I was thinking about dating this one guy, and he ended up being kind of a jerk, and I didn't really end up like going out with him. But what spinned off was making friends with a girl, this really pretty Mexican girl that goes to attic shows, and she's punk. She's kind of like a typical girls that I would, hang out with, talk with in school or National City area there around. And when she dresses up as Vampirella, that kind of character, it fits because she has the body type. She's Mexican and curvy. She's dated a chef. She's really pretty. Some are on point with that, but she is on point with that. This is a character I absolutely was obsessed with as a kid, and my one of my friends, Cassandra, her brother had this toy action figure. We didn't have the money for it then, but then eventually I got the money for it and was able to buy the action figure that I really wanted, was the Wolverine experiment, and of course the Phoenix, which is his girlfriend. Phoenix is the fiery one that, lights up. This is from the 90s, so those are for me to keep as kind of a memory of that. But yeah, she's real thick, curvy, real pretty Mexican girl that she's just like a unique one. She reminds me of when I used to live out near National City. I would see a lot of that go on. The story behind Vampirella and people with Vampirella tattoos, I told her about that, but she had no real say about that one. It was more like, okay, well, he's a gypsy. What do you expect? People who are like, Mr. Fuzz. Mr. Fuzz. What do you have to say about that? No. People who are members of covens, well, that's a different kind of a group. That's more, people are like 4 or 5. That's not a big mass group. A hive is a more serious Satanist kind of person. There's a bee right here. That's someone like Courtney Love and her dad, who her dad's a crook. Her dad's a crook. Courtney Love, everybody knows, she's even out about this publicly, and everybody knows that Courtney Love's dad, he was like a manager for Grateful Dead for like a very short while. He gave her LSD and like all these different drugs. He's a crook. Yes. What do you have to say about Courtney Love's papas, Mr. Fuzz's? Here's nothing to say about that. But the sad thing is that a lot of people are born into that nonsense, and usually you'll have a dream of like a wound with honey in it. It's moon-washed honey blood, I would say. And there's a bunch of other celebrities, like Lana Del Rey with a bee on her face. Those people are like hive bees, king bees and queens, and those people. Watch out, Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. Everybody knows that Bill Clinton is a crook. Okay, even before he was president, something was up about the Clintons. What do you have to say about the Clintons, Mr. Fuzz? Were the Clintons crooks? The Texas people who are real suspicious people, and yeah. Mr. Fuzz has nothing to say about politics or Courtney Love. He has no comment about Courtney Love and the Beehive people. But whatever, A lot of people say, "Oh, it's conspiracy theories. It's not. They can't prove anything." Look up Bill Clinton in a dress. That's not even as far as it goes. I mean, look up anything about the Clintons, and I think it's pretty plain and clear the Clintons are. You want to vote in for the Clintons? Do it. I mean, make America great again, right? Make America back to its criminal warfare. Then it already is criminal. It already is criminal. That's all I have to say about that, Mr. Fuzz. Mr. Fuzz, you want to go outside? You tired of being in here in the roasty toasty room?